Australia. 31 na lamang. Pagoy goes to Junmar. Di makatira to si Ton Baker. And there's something going on right now. Andre Blatch, there's a free-for-all going on. Calvin Abueva, everyone coming off the bench.
And Ton Baker.
Here they go.
Calvin Abueva on the floor. And Ton Baker.
Monday, 2nd of July 2018, a brawl erupted between Team Gilas Pilipinas and Team Australia Boomers during the FIBA World Cup Asian qualifiers at the Philippine Arena in Bocaue, Bulacan, resulting in 13 ejections. A brawl during the FIBA World Cup qualifying game on Monday was not exactly the malice at the palace, but it was one of the wildest sights in recent basketball history, with a flurry of punches, strokes, folding chairs thrown, and wild kicks made. The events unfolded in front of a crowd estimated at more than 22,000 people. The game was already a blowout in Australia's favor, but the game was temporarily suspended with 4-1 left in the third period, when a clash between Gilas guard Roger Pugoy and Australian veteran Chris Goulding triggered what would suddenly erupt into such nasty free-for-all chaos. After Goulding was thrown to the ground following the incident, Australian big man Daniel Kicker attacked Pugoy with an elbow. Both benches emptied with punches thrown from both camps. One Aussie player appeared to be hit by a chair, and some fans threw debris on the court as the fight escalated. After assessing the replay of the fight, officials decided to eject 13 players from the game.
And everybody cleared the benches. So,
You know what's tough here is that malaki na nga ang laman ng Australia, nanunuya pa eh. So
After a long couple of minutes, the game resumed. Gilas only fielded 3 players, Junmar Fajardo, Gabe Norwood, and Baser Amer. Norwood and Fajardo soon fouled out, leaving Amer as the lone Philippine player on the court, which forced the officials to call the game with Australia winning 89-53. FIBA in a statement said that Australia and the Philippines will face disciplinary proceedings and decisions will be made in the coming days. The incident left a bitter taste in everyone's mouths. Many do not appear to be remorseful about defending their country against obnoxious immigrants. Countless Filipinos voiced their feelings on social media, saying that they would defend their country against another similar attack by another foreigner as if the country were already at war. The patriotism that prompted the Filipino response was understandable. Many Filipinos will be proud that when it came to defending the country's honor, they were willing to go head-to-head with the larger Australians. Filipinos assert that obnoxious outsiders would never be allowed to disrespect them and their homeland, expressing a deeply felt and overpowering patriotic response. They still believe that if the same incident happens again, they will defend their country's honor in the same way. It could also spark a debate within Australia about the types of players who should represent the country in future international competitions. Perhaps they'll try to prevent raucous Australian players from getting chosen for their national teams. However, if the Australians believe they did nothing wrong in this episode and that the Filipinos were entirely to blame, they will continue to do the same thing that sparked the brawl, potentially inciting greater hostility from other national teams. Both parties have agreed to allow FIBA to provide an official decision and impose whatever consequences are appropriate to the individuals and teams involved in the violent event.
I think there should be a rule that if you're not able to play 5 men on the floor, you call the game. And Australia is just throwing bricks now. They don't care to play this game. This is a farce. Look at them.
The once highly adored Gilas Pilipinas started to lose its luster.
And then he gives a
And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is the infamous Gilas Australia Brawl.